Hello everybody here and welcome to the FIFA World Cup for Matchday 8 as the Republic of States national team will take on Finland. A big matchup on the cards here between those two sides. And let's find out if the Republic of States national team could win this game and be the ones, of course, to actually go on to Matchday 9 and also to Matchday 10 as the ones, potentially, maybe, be the ones to actually carry on being consistent and carry on, hopefully, keep ourselves afloat at the top of the World Cup qualifying table to hopefully play in South America for next year. Let's head to the matchup at the Soccer City Stadium between Republic States and Finland. And let's get straight right now to the coverage here between Republic States and also Finland for Matchday 8 of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. As we know that here, our national team have got the chance, of course, to actually win this game, win the next game, and win the last game to get automatically qualify to play in the FIFA World Cup for next year. So let's see what happens, of course, this game here. We did beat Portugal in our last matchup by 2-1, so we've got the hot seat now to hopefully go all the way and qualify for a FIFA World Cup tournament in South America, in Brazil and also Argentina. But we do have a strong team out. Williams up front, Hersey, Slidana, Hamilton, Robert Cliff, Alan Pickman, Ryan James, Joel Kensley as well. We've got Leon Sago playing and goalkeeper Chris Bailey. But as for Finland, Timo Pukki up front, a top striker in the Finland national team, and he'll be the only threat in the game. But apart from that, I do feel that we're going to probably definitely win this game, of course. This game is up for grabs, of course, to really carry on winning these matches over Finland, Armenia, and also as well as Bosnia as well, to hopefully qualify for a World Cup competition next year. So here we go. Let's get it underway. And we kick things off here over Finland in this match. Now here's Ryan James. Now here's Pickman. Now Hersey. Good pass there now. Chance for could have been Williams there, but now is Glenn Kamara now. Clears the ball away from danger. Now Pickman. Now Robert Cliff. And now is Kamara now. Now Timo Pukki. Now Joel Kensley now. Now Bray Hamilton. And now here's Valakari. Now Valakari now for Finland now. And now Ratala. Now Ratala now to Arjori now. Arjori now to Spray. Now Pukki. Good defending there now to Joel Kensley right there. Looking for a pass to Robert Cliff. And now all the way to Pukki. Now again for Finland here. Looking for more options now. Here's Bray Hamilton. Now here's to Cliff. And now here's again. Pass back now from Finland here. Headed there from Republic States again. Now to Alan Pickman. Now to Nicholas Lidana right now for Finland. Now all the way there to Ratala. Ratala now. Now to Arjori. Now to Tolovu. Tolovu now to, again, lost it. And now again, here's a chance now to Panjolo. Now to Pukki! Oh my God, it's a goal score for Finland! That was an absolute mistake right there. Deflection from the defender from Republic States. Deflected off his knee. And the goalkeeper went the wrong way, he did. And Finland take a surprise lead here over us. And that's going to definitely cost us, of course, a chance to try and stay in first place in the World Cup qualifiers. Poor in terms of us, in fact, to actually get the ball past the legs of Chris Bailey by deflection, in fact. Own goal, in fact, really helped, obviously, Pukki to make sure Finland get themselves in front here, away into our nation here. Our nation's losing at home to bloody Finland in the World Cup qualifiers so far, and that is not looking good for us at all. Now here's to Ajari, now to Kamara, and now all the way here now to Kamara now, tried to lose it there but he couldn't. Now to is now again lost it again, and now Pojampolo now to Ratala, and now all the way there to Matt Nelson. Nice pass there now. It's a chance for Williams here now. Now to Hersey. Now it's a chance for Pickman. Save right there for the goalie. What a save. Put his legs up, of course, for make himself look big, of course. The Finland goalkeeper to stop, looks like here on Pigman to try and get a goal there against him. Now here's a chance for a cross here from Stephen Williams. Let's say there's a minute to go left of the game. Minute to go until half time. There's only a minute to go left of the game and it is all over, and that means that Finland do take the lead going into the break, as the score at half time is Republic States 0, Finland 1 at half time. We're back now for the second half, and here we go, as Finland do take the lead, of course, in the break, and could Republic States try and get 2 goals back, of course, to try and keep themselves still top of the group of the World Cup qualifiers, of course, because if it stays like this and Portugal win their game, then they'll drop back to second again. Here's Williams. Lost it back again here now. Here's a chance here for Finland now, the ball. And now Glenn Kamara now. And now here's to Pigman. Lost it now. Here's to again to Ajari. Now Alajari now to Valakari. Header there bouncing slightly here. And now Valakari on the ball back here for Finland. Finland now in the attack. Could be a chance for Finland, but good cover there from us here. I cannot believe if Finland end up winning here in this World Cup qualifying game, we lose at home. That's a shock in terms of our national team so far. To lose against a team who are not favourites, of course, whatsoever, to play in the World Cup, and a chance right there from Slardana right there to score, but another good save right there from the goalie right there for Finland. But it'll be a shock, it'll be for us to end up losing here to bloody Finland at home as well, especially. And obviously Finland got nothing to play for really, so because Finland are more likely now to not qualify and be participating for the World Cup for next year. But here's Hamilton, and now all the way there again to Pukki, and now here's Jensen. Now Kamara now's through. Good pass there back now to Bailey right now for the team here. Now here's to Stephen Williams now. Pass there, nice there to Finland. Now Valakari now to Glenn Kamara. Now header again. Now bouncing now to Robert Cliff. And now all the way here now to Kamara now again. Now Pukki. And now is Kamara. Clearance there now. Header. Jensen. Now Robert Cliff. Now is Tavolu. Now Kamara. And now Pancho Parlo. Now to Vicari. Header. Bouncing away. We've got not long left for the game to go, by the way. Not long left. 1-0 to Finland. And we could be losing this game here at home to Finland in the World Cup qualifiers. Any minute now the whistle will blow. Disappointment right here for Republic States to obviously lose this game here to drop us back to second place in the World Cup qualifiers. And yellow cards being given right there for Robert Cliff. And that foul right there to Jensen there. So time is running out here for us. And Finland might get a surprise win against the former World Cup winners twice in the whole national team's history. And that is an absolute shock in the cards here for actually Finland to actually win over Republic States at the Soccer City Stadium as it ends 1-0 to Finland in the match. And the official results here for the World Cup qualifiers for Matchday 8. As Republic States unfortunately lost 1-0 to Finland at home here this evening. And that will mean that Portugal do move up to the top again of the World Cup qualifiers after winning 6-1 against Armenia. But then Bosnia and Herzegovina won 4-1 over Gibraltar. And coming up next for next week for Matchday 9, as we do play against Bosnia and Herzegovina in our next World Cup qualifier for Matchday 9, and that'll be coming up on RBC in a couple of days from now. And that's all we have time for here right now for the FIFA World Cup, as Republic States, the one of course, lost here disappointingly by 1-0 against Finland in the World Cup qualifiers. Didn't expect this to happen, Jimmy, about this game, for us to lose here by 1-0. What was your last thoughts about the result here for us to lose over Finland? That was a very poor game. Very poor game. Very slow we were in the matchup. Did not, create our chances throughout the whole game. And we gave them the chance. We gave them a massive chance. We gave them their chances so many times in the game. And Finland took it. They scored the only goal in the game. And Finland, fair play to them, really hanged on tight they did in the matchup. And showed a lot of ruthlessness and that resilience to carry on going. And they did that very nicely in that second half. And that's massively disappointing for us, of course, for a chance on costing us, of course, to get automatically qualify for the World Cup now after losing 1-0. And then Portugal obviously won in their game over Armenia by 6-1. So we are in big trouble now not to automatically qualify now for the FIFA World Cup. So I'm a little bit worried for this nation after this result here. And so we've got to now move on now to Bosnia and really try and get something out of that game to put the pressure back on Portugal. Thank you very much there, Jimmy. And that's all right now for the coverage here for the games here of the FIFA World Cup. As Finland, of course, did actually get the victory at the end. But unfortunately for us, we lost disappointingly. But could we rectify that in our next game in a couple of days from now when we travel away to Bosnia and Herzegovina? But until then, from all of us here in the studio, have a very good evening, everyone.